got a 1-0 win here away to Enfield Town, a performance you must be pretty pleased with considering how hard fought it was.
Yeah, no, we knew it was going to be really tough. It's the third game in 7 days for the players, same group. We've got 1 or 2 sort of issues. We've managed that amazing. The lads have been brilliant, really. We've ran ourselves into the ground again this week and got 9 really valuable points, so can't be anything but really pleased. I felt in the actual game, I thought they shaded it in the first half. I thought our 2 centre halves and Max were outstanding, but they put, without having any really good chances, they put 3 or 4 really good balls in the box, which I felt we needed to sort of deal with better in the build-up, have a better structure behind the ball, which we pride ourselves on. I thought second half it was all us, but the wind played a big part. It was difficult conditions, so yeah, difficult pitch, long grass, heavy wind. I felt they shaded the first half, or maybe not shaded, but they would have probably gone in quite happy at half time. Maybe a little bit disappointed they didn't get on the end of one of those. I thought they put 3 or 4 really good balls in the box, and I felt that we only put one good ball in their box really first half. And although it was a battle between both boxes for the majority of the game, actually, the one bit of quality won the game at the end of the day. And it was a brilliant goal by us.
How hard has it been for you to manage the injuries within your squad at the moment?
Yeah, it's quite easy because we're just picking whoever's fit. So, like, look, some of the players aren't injured, but we're trying to prevent them from getting injured. So, like, Luke probably could have started today. Sam Pearson's just coming back as well. 𝗃𝗍 was good for half an hour. So to have them on the bench, absolutely, you give your right arm to have those 3, and they'll all be fully fit now for next week. So look, what we've done is make subs at the right time. I thought Jake Hicks had a really good week. Came on against Dagenham at half time, had a huge impact in that win. Played 90 minutes or 85 minutes against Maidstone Tuesday, and then got a real shift in for us today. So we took him off, and 𝗵𝗁𝘃𝗲𝗃 today. They both came off, and 𝗵𝗁𝘃𝗲𝗃 had a brilliant week as well. So it was really good for us to be able to, on 60-70 minutes, to make those changes in those forward areas. We could do with another body in the building, which we're working on, and we could do with 𝗵𝗁𝘃𝗃𝗃 back. As good as he is on the radio, we needed his boots on and back out there because he's a big player for us. So if you're listening, Jason, get back fit, get on that pitch.
You touched upon the substitutions made in that game. The changes that you did make were pivotal towards the end, with Sam Pearson getting the late winner. How important was their freshness when they came on today?
Well, we're able to bring on Luke and Sam Pearson at the same time, and they're as good as anyone in this league and pretty much the level above. So we're very fortunate to have those 2 to call on today. Another day, those 2 will run themselves into the ground and come off, and 2 others will come on like we've seen in previous games. So look, our wide players, forwards, midfielders run themselves into the ground, but I have to give special praise to 𝗪𝗔, 𝗵𝗁𝘃𝗃𝗃𝗃. They just played 3 games in a week, and I'll probably buy them a beer in a minute, to be fair.
And towards the final whistle, it was probably a big moment for Max Harris. He's kept his 50th clean sheet now for the club in about 140 games. How big of a moment was that for him today? Yeah, great. I was unaware of that until just then, but he's been brilliant for us, hasn't he? And him and the back four, and he'll get the accolade for that, and he should be rightly proud. But we're proud that we're really organised and resilient. To have 50 clean sheets in 150 games is a good start, and we haven't conceded a goal this week, and we've played 2 full-time teams that come away to Enfield. So, but at the moment things are really good. The lads are in a good place. We should now be able to have a bit of a reset. We always felt get through this game without any injuries, and we'd be in quite a strong position going forward. So as long as I don't get a phone call from Taylor tomorrow morning, let me know that there's something that I'm unaware of. I think we'll get back in Tuesday and Thursday ready for next weekend's game. And it's now on to Taunton Town away in the FA Cup next weekend. How do you prepare for that game now?
Same as we always do. They'll be really good. They'll be obviously massively up for it. I hope there's a huge crowd. It's a great game. It's a great game for us. We're away again in the FA Cup. I think our last 5 draws in the FA Cup we've been away from home, but it's not too far. So after the travel we've done today, it'd be good to have a short distance to travel. And look, we'll pick our strongest, most experienced team because we had an outstanding time in the FA Cup last year. But the start of that was a real tough fought win away at Wimborne, and without that one we wouldn't have played Bristol Rovers, which will live long in the memory. So we'll go there, we'll do all our prep, we'll prepare for Taunton as if it's the last game we're ever going to play, and we'll see how we do.
Thanks, Scott.
Cheers.